I haven't been getting much sleep. There's a lot weighing on my mind. And I know that the energy that I take to just go make a dime, I guess it would be, I gotta get really creative here. The best thing for me is to make contact with people so they can feel my energy. And then, like I was saying on my last video, that I guess I posted it on 14th, I don't know. Yeah, I live in a community where it's interesting that it's just strange how things are moving in here and there isn't any organization, I guess, but I mean, there isn't um, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're supposed to say, well, something else has put this together. That's our country. We're a free country. And it's like, well, interesting. We'll see how that pans out because I see, like the environment really, like the subtle delicacies that our well-beings require require to have to be well-beings gets diminished the more and more that now I say, you've heard me talk about the mind of the narcissist, and I say that we're sharing the population with these possibly two different types of entities, and we could be pointing at that not necessarily gender oriented, because you'll have women that are also just blatant stone cold mental cases, right? And it's like interesting. I mean, you can say, okay, but this is progress happening, and this is civilization. It's like, but no, it's highly controlled. There's so many other possibilities. This is just one possibility, and we have evidence of other of that. And also, yeah, there's just infinite possibilities. It's hard to disprove. It's that this is the way we should go. No way, but really, it's like it's not a should. When we say there's no shoulds, there is where somebody is right when we're talking about how that if you think that the world, the way it's operating now, with all of its amazement, is the way to go. It's just like we should have done it, or it's just how we do it. No, there's strangest stuff going on. It's interesting. It's all our limitation. It's our creation. It's our limit limited minds, very broken down. If you really know what I was talking about, like let's just okay. So figure how that okay. It's supposed that all of the object in the sky up there includes just trillions of galaxies, right? That have trillions of planets that could possibly have life on it. And it's like, of course it does. All the possibilities are happening. But we are so vague on that. But I think that even in our very solar system, there's total coherency about that there's life on Earth, life on Mars, Moon is doing something on the inside of it. A lot of it is there's a lot of hidden. It's starting to happen here where we have underground. It's not nothing new. There isn't anything new under the sun. We're talking about like okay, so what we think is progressing here and happening, no, it's just like a version. And if you look at it, it's madness. The world the way it's set up now is just pure madness. If you ever woke up just a little tiny bit, and the way you do that is you go out into Mother Nature and you spend enough time the right way. You know, I have a friend on Facebook who she really does go out and she kind of, I can see she does extremes, but she goes and hikes and just hikes. And the thing is, it's like, see, I've lived up here. It's known for its hiking trail that goes from coast to coast or whatever, from north to south. Anyway, see, the thing is my time up here that I've spent, I bothered, and I did. Um, I walked on the rocks and on the earth barefooted, even naked for a long time. It would add up into years if you put it all together. And that's my memory bank consists of, and it was aloneness that I was with doing it. I just love those moments. And the area, the magicness, it's still there. I'm preparing to just go out there and look. Along the waterways here, in the crevices of this mountain, water runs, and you're apt to find a magical, I mean, each and every square inch is magical. Beautiful. And the thing is, okay, so you find out, I mean, really, you get into this amazing thing that I don't validate it. I don't like to talk about it, but see, they say that we can own some of this. We own it. That the creek is owned, and all of it's very parceled off and owned. But if that's the truth, that's a big illusion. Nobody owns their lands. There's a big tax agency. Whoever you're paying taxes to, that's who actually can move your ass in or out. They would love to do it right now. They want people so up in the air. Better yet, they would love to be able to convince people to be on their side of just turning it into an amusement park. And they're hoping that people that are money oriented would get into the Airbnb up here, and it has happened. And that's part of the amusement park sensation. It's just let's just turn the rurals into an amusement park. The thing that is there's just a mixture of stuff, ideals and ideas as to how it should be here, especially according to family, right? Social distancing, and that's just another. You can look at that as just a whole other regime that pits itself against, you could say, individualism, or, but it's deeper than just saying those things as identifying like what you think it means. It's do you have your creative body embodiment? It could be an individual compartment of intelligence full of 30 people that do a farm. But where is that anymore? It could be three families that get together and they see, but where is that? There is segregation, getting more and more separate. Like now, that's what we see is just, it's like, what's going to bring us together? What pulls us apart? There's got to be something for me. See if I can be honest. And I keep being honest. And it's something that I work out just with myself, really. I mean, a woman getting into her elder age who doesn't have kids and owns property and has a home deserves to have what she has. And to tell you the truth, I'm looking at something that says, well, no, I deserve to have 30 acres. But it's like, well, that's lonely. It's lonely here. Just me taking care of it? No. See, this is where I'm at. So, Shauna, just pretend like you do have 30 acres here. And see, there's this. See, I have to try to. Thanks for going through this confusing moment with me. Did I get through it okay? Zap! That's what I like about the edit feature. Just not going to talk about my personal life and, just to sum it up, my guides tell me that I should be honest more about what I worry about in my life because it's not really, it's a worry because I don't tell anybody about it and I don't ask for help. And I'm looking at it though, now let's think about this, and now this is definitely a Pluto at 2 degrees going backwards, Aquarius. I have a moon in Pluto, by the way. I mean, moon in Aquarius. But the Pluto in Aquarius, did we get the feel of the Pluto in Aquarius? The moon in Aquarius is probably the same way, but all Aquariuses have this stigma. It's kind of the negativity that comes with them. It's like, well, where's my friends? Well, that was not a very good friend, but that's supposed to be a friend. That's not a friend. Now, imagine that. And they really have a code behind what is, the humanitarian friendships that must happen. And are they real or not? Who knows? See, not everybody's perfect. And we're all just, are we humane or are we inhumane? Are we non human? That's such a controversial subject matter because, well, I like to boil it down to now the non-human is a mind that processes on and off signals, and so you can imagine it boils down to the I win, you lose, I win, you lose. Oh my God, how do you get that to be intelligent at all? You know, the trinary system is the heart, and it begins to see color more, right? Details and why you would want to do something in some area here, but you wouldn't want to do it in another, you know what I mean? And the shades of gray, maybe, instead of the black and white. Thanks for listening to that. So one is playing checkers, binary, and the other one is playing a complicated, sophisticated game of chess that involves perhaps civilization might emerge. We haven't seen it yet, by the way. How do you like my latest comedies? I think some of them turn out pretty darn funny. I'm heading up into a Saturn opposing my Venus. It's an opposition. Don't ever let me tell you that it's a square. I might accidentally say it, but no, I'm having coming up is, and it's technically happening now. The closer it gets to 23 degrees, it's at 18. So you want to give it like a 5 degree or it's definitely getting near my Venus to be opposing it. If it's a square, I would probably be less happy about telling you about the happy. Any malefic planet square your Venus is hell on your love life. But with the oppositions, you know, Saturn, it's um for me it's a well for everybody because we have the Venus issue is your values and your values. Like, do you value your human energy or do you value your fucking binary energy? That's where we're at. You know, like where do you put your money? And the binary killer or the fucking trinary killer? Skill. I'm sorry, not skill. Kill. Kill? Skill. One S away from laughter. Put it in front. What do you get? Slaughter. Oh no. Did you hang on this long? Get out of here. Go fix yourself a beautiful cup of tea just for me. I need it.